Did you see that?
Yeah, you electrocuted a bus and almost killed these people.
And then I caught it!
Hello and welcome to The Breakdown. I am Ethan Roberts.
And I am David Blagojevich, one of the 3 million people in my generation who was abused by foster children. And although this movie was well done, it never should have been made. Traumatizes me and many others.
This week we're going to be reviewing Shazam. Hello and welcome to The Breakdown. My name is Ethan Roberts.
And I'm David Blagojevich.
And this week we're going to be reviewing Shazam, DC's new superhero movie that has been sweeping the box office as it is finally giving us a little wish fulfillment in terms of the ever-dark superhero flick. Dave, first thoughts?
I like the movie, but there should have been a TW. There should have been a trigger warning at the beginning that says depiction of foster kids. Because foster kids have victimized too many people.
Hey! Dave obviously has a lot of opinions on foster kids, but we are
Betsy DeVos hasn't done anything. They're in our schools. They're in your neighborhoods. There should be a law that they have to go to houses and tell you that they're a foster kid.
But there's not, and there shouldn't be. And today we are talking about Shazam, a story that follows Billy Batson as he explores...
It was third period. I'd gotten a hall pass to go to the bathroom.
It was not third period.
It was third period. And Jonathan Taylor Thomas also got a hall pass. He happened to go to my school. And he's a foster kid, and he leapt at me like a wolf and beat the shit out of me.
Jonathan Taylor Thomas is not a foster kid. But let's get back...
It was a lie. He just said that so he could get on Home Improvement.
To Shazam, which Billy Batson, a foster kid, comes into these new powers.
I can still see Jonathan Taylor Thomas and his fist pummeling me, one after another, kicking me in the ribs. Uncalled for. Not in a civilized world should this happen.
And it didn't. And I think today we're talking about another fictional situation.
3 million kids in my generation victimized by foster children. There was a documentary about it.
That is not... No way.
It's on Netflix, and that statistic was in CNN.
We're going to fact check that, but I disagree.
Huffington Post, Washington Post, New York Times.
Page Shazam.
319.
Dave, I'm going to try and get through the review without you as much as I can, okay? Because obviously this has triggered something in you, so maybe I should take over.
They should have put a TW in front of it.
So the story, as I was saying, follows a Billy Batson as he gains superpowers and transforms into Shazam, Zachary Levi's character. From there, we follow a sort of whimsical story of...
It was fifth period.
It was
Ben Savage followed me into the hallway.
Ben Savage is...
He was a foster child.
I don't think he was.
He roundhoused me right in the face with his flexible hamstrings and hips.
School. Now, Shazam, at this point, we meet the villain, played by Mark Strong.
He was as strong as Shazam that day. You could see it in Boy Meets World. He really beefed up. It was so he could beat up children with no accountability because he was a big star.
Yeah, he's giving me the okay. So we're gonna move past the story today, Dave.
I think cool. Jerry wants us to move past. The
yeah,
story.
and I think that's right because I don't think we're gonna get it. So let's talk about the cinematography, okay, Dave? The cinematography of the piece.
The way that it was shot.
Yes.
Color palette.
Has nothing.
Director of photography.
Yes. It's something that I think is the reason we still go to the movies. Is we want these big big color palette, these big screens.
It was seventh period.
It was not seventh period.
It was. And at this point, I wouldn't go out into the hall without a buddy. But Ryder Strong, who's not only somewhat of an orphan in Boy Meets World, but is also an orphan in his beautiful hair waving as he rained down karate chops on us.
You cut it already, right? So Jerry wants me to keep going. I don't know how, but I'm gonna talk about the movie. I don't know what Dave's gonna do. We'll just
raccoons. I was attacked by raccoons as well. Needed a rabies shot, but
the child actor Asher Angel, I believe, that played the young
Michelle
Billy Batson.
Pfeiffer.
No way.
Formerly
No.
A foster child.
I'm just gonna move on to final thoughts. I liked this movie. I think it's good, fun for the whole family, which you can't say for a lot of superhero movies. I would recommend it to other people. I would give it a solid 7 out of 10, maybe 8, depending, what you're looking for. If you want something that's hard hitting, maybe not. And from us here at The Breakdown,
Susan Sarandon.
please like and subscribe.
Trump is president partly because of her. Bernie or bust.
Please come back
The
next week.
foster children know no bounds.
Please.
These and see.
It'll be better. It'll be better.